Go, go, come on, go, go, yes! Oh, hi. I was just watching some replays from this past week's Olympic coverage. Boy, the Canadian athletes are doing well. Have you been watching? Oh, I love the Winter Olympics, the skiing and the skating and the half pipe and the luge and the bobsled. I think they look like so much fun, but they kind of look a little bit dangerous too, right? Don't try this at home. How do you think the athletes get to be so good at such dangerous sports, such technical sports? Practice. I think you're right. Practice, practice, practice. They practice all the time to get the very best that they can be. In fact, if you're in competitive sports, that's all you can think about, right? You probably have to get up early in the morning, maybe at like 5 or 6 o'clock, and go and train for a couple of hours and then go to school all day. And then maybe after school, you have to go and train again for a couple more hours. And on weekends and holidays, when your friends say, hey, do you want to go to the park and play or play video games or go to a movie? You probably have to say, no, I'm training. Your focus has to be just on that one thing, right? On always practicing and getting better and better at your sport. Why, you even have to make sure that you eat the right foods and that you eat them at the right time and that you get enough sleep and that, you exercise properly every day. Your single focus is on getting better at your sport. And then someday, if you're really, really good at it and you've practiced and trained hard, maybe you get to go to the Olympics. Maybe you get to win a gold medal. Wouldn't that be amazing? Can you imagine standing on the podium with your Canada shirt on and listening to them play our national anthem for you? Oh, that would be pretty exciting, wouldn't it? And the gold medal is the very best. And do you know why they chose gold for the top prize? Because gold is an element that's pure. There's nothing else in it, not like silver and bronze and other things. Gold is just gold. All gold, completely pure. That's the thing about something that is pure. It has nothing else in it. It's clean and pure and just one thing. What's that, Buzz? Where are you? Yes, Buzz. Oh, Buzz would like to remind me that it's time to talk about today's Beatitude and not the Olympics. Well, I was getting to it, Buzz. Today's Beatitude says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." Well, we were just talking about being pure. So if gold is pure because it's just one thing, then how do we make our hearts pure? I guess that means our hearts have to be focused on just one thing. All that we do, all that we think about, comes down to one thing. Well, what do you think God would want to be in our hearts? What do you think He wants that one thing to be? I think you're right. I think it's love. Jesus told us that was the most important commandment, right? We've been talking about that before. Absolutely. Now, that means we have to make room in our hearts so that they can be pure. We have to get rid of all the obstacles or maybe the temptations that make us want to do things that aren't loving and that aren't pleasing to God. Well, that's tough. So how do we see God anyway? Well, love is a really good first start. But I think really simply put, we see God in Jesus Christ. God sent His only Son to live among us, to be with us, to be one of us. And we know, because of Jesus' example and all His teachings, how we should live, how we go about having a pure heart and putting God first in our lives. Maybe it's praying. Maybe it's making time every day to sit and just have a little conversation with God and to thank Him for all the blessings we have and maybe talk to Him about some of the things that are on our heart that we want help with, because we know God will always be there for us. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. I think that's a pretty good message. I think that's a pretty pure idea. And I think striving for a life with God is even better than a gold medal. What do you think? Have a great week, my friends. We'll see you next time. Thanks for your help today, Buzz. Yeah, you want my gold medal? Okay, all right.